Hello, my name is Calvin Smith, and today I'm going to show Red Hat Satellite Server using Ansible roles to do desired state management. Ansible was added into Satellite 6 as of version 6.4, and one of its main focuses is to be able to use it as a tool for desired state management of your individual machines that are being managed by satellite. It can work as an alternative to Puppet if you so desire, or you can use both of them if you want. It's quite okay. So before we log into the satellite server, I'd like to show you where you would put your Ansible roles. On the satellite server, you would put them into the Ansible roles, the etc Ansible roles directory. And if we do a ls here, you can see I have a number of roles. The one that we're gonna play with today is called change banner. And all this one does is that it changes the banner of the server to a specific text. So if we go into the templates directory, you can see this will be the text that we're going to be adding to the server. The actual Ansible tasks directory is going to have the YAML that makes the changes. And if we take a look at that, you can see that it's going to install it in etc issue on the target server, and it's also going to update the SSH configuration file so that it looks for that banner file in etc issue. So if everything goes according to plan, we should be able to log into the server. And when we attempt to log into the server, we'll see this banner. As you can see, when we try to connect to it by SSH right now, we have no banner. Okay, so let's log into the satellite server and review a couple of things before we actually execute this role. Item 1, we will log in and take a look at what our Ansible test server looks like, and we can see that it has a banner. This is the standard banner that gets installed on a RHEL 7 server. Now let's return to Ansible, and we can see that there's this new section called Ansible roles where your Ansible roles are going to be kept. You can see here there's a number of roles here. If we want to add a new role, we can click on from satellite6.demo.net, which is going to be the server that has the Ansible roles. If you have additional capsules associated with your satellite configuration, you can select the roles from those capsules as well. So we go in here and we have change banner, which we're going to add. Before I leave this page, I just want to point out you have a number of system roles that are also available. You can install these using these ship with Red Hat, and you can install these as well as an option. So we're going to add this, and you can see it's here, change banner. Now, in order to use it, we have to associate it with the server in question. There's a number of ways we can do this. The way that we're going to do it right now is we're going to connect to this particular machine, and then we can edit it, and we can add that role as a role on this machine. This page here is very familiar to the host group section, and you can use it to add the available role. So we've added that. And now that that role is associated with the machine, we can run it on the run Ansible roles. So let's run that and see how it works. Okay, while this is running, we're gonna, one of the things I wanted to point out is that there are other ways that you can attach Ansible roles to your machine. So then, if you have a large number of systems you want to add an Ansible role to, you can do that. Okay, so we see that this server here, the run has been completed. So let's take a look at the output. You can see it's a very Ansible-y output. And if we look down here, we can see that there was a change when we ran the change banner. So let us take a look and see if that change has actually happened. Oh, so there we have our new banner file that was installed by Ansible. And if we connect to the console of this server, we should see that new banner file there as well. There it is. Okay, so that is a demonstration of using an Ansible role on this Red Hat satellite server, associating it with a server and then executing it arbitrarily. For the cases of desired state management, you're going to want to run this on regular intervals. And one way that you can do that is by using jobs. So, for instance, one of the things we can do is we can select a set of systems, and then we can run a job. What we'll do is we'll schedule a remote job to be run. And here is another place that you can manage the Ansible roles or execute Ansible roles. So we would select Ansible playbook and run the Ansible roles. So if you want to run it against all of your systems, you can select the percent sign, and then you can schedule it against. You can set up a recurrent execution, so you can say once a week, or that you run this job. Let's say on Monday, on Wednesday, on Friday, and then it will repeat it forever, and then you could submit that, and then just run the Ansible roles against all of your systems to do desired state management. The other thing that you can do is that you can modify, you can also add Ansible to your host groups. So at provisioning time, your servers will be able to use the Ansible roles that are already installed on your satellite server. So you can see here, there's your change banner role. We can add it to the system, and then we can save that, and then the next server that we build will have that change banner role already assigned, and it will run on the machine at build time. Okay, so thank you. I hope this was of use to you, and have a nice day.